guys, I am here to do adjusting to life with 2 kids. I just filmed my 1-month postpartum video, so if you haven't checked it out, I will leave the link right here and down below in the description bar. Adjusting to life with 2 kids has been pretty, I'm not going to say like, oh, it's super easy, because it just depends on, you know, the type of baby you have. Some people have kids with colic, and I know that can be really difficult, but for me, life has been, I don't know, really great. Maverick just fits into our little family perfectly, and I'm just so thankful for him because he just, like, I don't know, he just fits into our life like amazing, and he's such a good baby. I am doing great emotionally. I am so happy, and I think like because Maverick looks so much like Paxton, I get emotional because I'm like, I look at Maverick and I like see Paxton and I'm like, how did Paxton get so big? He's gonna be 2 in like 3 weeks, and it just blows my mind that he is gonna be 2 years old. I know a lot of people can get overwhelmed. I have not gotten to that point. Not to say that I might not feel overwhelmed at some times, but not like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. Life with 2 kids is like so crazy. I think it's because I have a really good routine down and I have a schedule, and I think that really helps. And finding time for myself to just relax is really important. One thing I will say has been a little bit tricky is Paxton gets really excited with Maverick. I'm like, okay, he like loves the baby so much, but he's like, squishing his face and everything. I'm like, oh my gosh, please be careful, be careful. But you don't want to say no too much. So I'm just like, if we see him getting a little bit carried away, we'll just say, oh, good job, Paxton. All right, let's, you know, come over here and play with this with me. So that's kind of what we've been doing, and that's really the only obstacle we've really been facing, besides Paxton and his little terrible twos moments that he's been having. If he can't get the snack that he wants or the toy that he wants, if it's not his turn, or if it's not his way, but that's just normal 2-year-old behavior. Here are some tips that make it easier, I feel, to adjust to life with 2 kids. I feel like preparing. When you are going out, I'm preparing for every possible thing that could happen. I mean, I got Band-Aids, boo-boo cream, and I have my Ergo, my Moby Wrap, my stroller, my little umbrella stroller, because you never know what you're going to need with 2 kids. Like, I think it was last week I took Maverick and Paxton to lunch by myself at Panera Bread, and I thought it went perfectly. I had Maverick in the Ergo, Paxton next to me, and it was like crazy. I've never seen Panera Bread that busy because we had to wait in 2 lines, which was insane. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the day that I come when it's like the busiest time of the day was lunchtime. I have cars on hand, different toys, lots of snacks. I feel like you have to have snacks on top of snacks, like just load your bag with snacks because they are a lifesaver. Burp cloths. I always carry 2 muslins with me because I'll use one as a breastfeeding cover, I'll use one to cover them, or, you know, cleaning up, spit up, or whatever. I have a muslin wrapped with me at all times. I feel like timing things perfectly is important. It's like, okay, I'm going to get everything ready, everything in the car, and then when it's time to go, I'm going to just put these little kids in the car and we are going to get out of here. Like I said, we have all the snacks ready. Like I said before, making sure you have time for yourself is really important. Paxton goes to bed at 7 o'clock, which I rely on that bedtime so much. 7 o'clock comes, we usually get ready for bath like 6:45. We do bath, we come out, go in our room, get him changed, and me and Rob do this together, and we'll bring Maverick in there with us. Unless he's like sleeping, but if he's awake or he's just like in our arms, then he's coming with us. So we brush Paxton's teeth, which he hates, and we read stories, we sing the song. Okay, he's asleep, I can give Maverick a bath if I haven't given him a bath in the morning, because sometimes if Maverick's not sleeping when Paxton's taking a nap, then I'll give Maverick a bath at that time. But if they're sleeping at the same time, then I'll usually give Maverick a bath after Paxton goes to bed, and then Rob will spend time with him, and I can jump in the shower and clean and straighten up. Like, I'm not the kind of person that's like, I need to go out or anything like that. No, I'm just like looking for a shower and just time to clean without having to worry about anyone crying or anything. I feel like another big thing is making dates with your firstborn. So I know me and Paxton are gonna go out for the first time tomorrow by ourselves. He's been going out with Rob by himself, and they've been having little dates, and I think it's really cute. But obviously I haven't given Maverick a bottle yet. We're giving him his first one tonight, and then tomorrow, if he does well with it tonight, tomorrow my mom is going to come over here and I'm going to take Paxton to the movies for the first time. I'm going to like the Dollar Movie Express just in case he like does not last. But I just feel like it's really important that way for myself and Paxton, but mainly like for myself. I don't feel guilty that like he's not getting 100% of my attention. That's a hard thing to adjust to, but I feel like Paxton loves the baby so much that it makes me feel not as bad, because if he was like really resentful to the baby, that would be really hard. So I feel like just, you know, even if it's me taking him outside by myself or Rob doing the same thing, it's just really important for us to make sure Paxton gets his own special time. I've also been having play dates here for Paxton. That way he has, you know, social time with kids that are his own age. And that way, because we haven't been able to go many places, that way he has social interaction with children his own age. Another schedule that I think has really been helping is a cleaning schedule. I feel like when my house is cluttery, then I'm very irritable and I'm like short with Paxton. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I want my house nice and clean, and I feel like if I don't have time to do that, then I'm just really irritable. So I feel like having a cleaning schedule has been a huge help. The laundry has not been piling up. There's no dishes ever like in the sink, and I can just do a few things that day instead of cleaning a whole house that just takes hours to do. If you follow my Instagram or my vlogs, I've shown my cleaning schedule. Another thing is being organized, knowing where things are, so you're not like, oh my god, where is this, knowing where things are. We just bought a storage organization toy thing from IKEA last week, and that has really been helping with Paxton's toys. We've taken all his toys from upstairs, basically all of them, just a couple cars are up there, and put them downstairs. That way he can go down there and he can get whatever he wants, and when he wants to play with cars upstairs, I'll just bring a bin and bring them upstairs. I feel like the organization has really been helping. It looks a lot better and it just makes me feel better. Always having a carrier with you. I don't know how people have more than one kid and don't baby wear their child, because it is so easy to just put Maverick in the carrier and straighten up and he feels comforted and I have my hands free. Another great idea for your firstborn is to purchase new games that you can play with them. I bought this little cereal game for Paxton, and that way when Maverick's sleeping and I have time to just play with Paxton, I can get games out of the closet that he might not usually see all the time and play those with him, and they're kind of like special. That's what I plan on getting for his second birthday, is more educational games and more games that we can play with each other, because he plays with his cars, but sometimes it's like, okay, enough with the cars, like let's play a game with each other. But I hope you guys like this video, and definitely I hope you guys like the tips that I've mentioned. It may take a couple days to really see like what works. I feel like the routine and like your schedule is the most important thing to making sure both your kids feel secure and they know what's kind of gonna happen. I mean, Maverick's still a little bit young, but Paxton knows what, you know, our day looks like. But I hope you guys like this video. Thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!